Hey guys, I've been getting a lot of questions lately about is now a good time to start investing, because we all know that the coronavirus is a thing. It's terrible. It's really taking a huge toll on the stock market here in America as well as around the world. It's not really great for anybody at this point. So it is affecting a lot of markets worse than others. So I want to talk to you about, is now a good time to start investing, or should you wait? Now, before we get too far into this, I want to let you know about the link down in the description. It's my affiliate link for Webull, and by signing up with that link, you're going to get 2 free stocks. Getting 2 free stocks is completely unheard of. It's a really amazing deal. And like I said, they're free. They're yours to do with whatever you want to after they've cleared and gotten into your account. You get 1 free just for signing up and being approved. It usually takes a few business days to get approved. And you get your 2nd free stock, which is usually a higher valued stock, after making your first deposit of any amount. That's awesome, because a lot of brokerages want you to start off with like a couple hundred, 1,000. Webull does not limit you. You can put as little or as much into your account as you want to start investing. So without further ado, let's get started talking about whether or not you should be investing in the current stock market. Definitely there are some companies that I'm looking at personally in terms of investing now, with the stock market being where it's at. The ones that I'm looking at are really in the tourism industry. I'm looking at a few oil companies that I'm really kind of on the fence about at the moment, but that I have a certain number that if it gets down to that number, I'm going to be buying shares. You really have to do just a little bit of research to look at these companies and see where they're at, what's going on in the world, and if those companies can bounce back. Some companies are going to be able to come out of the coronavirus and be as strong as ever, and other companies are really going to struggle. Honestly, I had some stock in GameStop, and just based on their recent events with that company, I got rid of them. And luckily I didn't have a loss. I didn't really make anything off of it, a few cents maybe, but I didn't have a loss, which I'm really thankful for. That's just one company that I don't see doing well in the future. My personal opinion, all of this is my personal opinion. You don't have to take it. You can just listen to it and do what you want to with it. Some companies that I have invested in that I really feel strongly about are the cruise line industry. I'm really looking at it because at the moment, they're not doing great, but the cruise line industry and the airline industry are 2 that our government here in the United States has said they're looking out for. They're going to take care of, they're going to give money to help them bounce back. Because we know that we can't do without the airline industry in this country, for one. Not possible with all of the businesses and all of the people that rely on it to either travel for business, to travel for family. Cannot do without the airline industry. So it's going to bounce back eventually. Don't know when. This is definitely a long term, so I'm planning on holding on to these stocks for possibly years before I do any kind of trading with them. I personally see the airline industry as one that's going to bounce back and be pretty strong, because travel and business travel, leisure travel, all of that is going to be really popular, just as it was before the coronavirus. Cruise line industry is one that I know is a little bit tricky, but the government has also said that they're looking out for them, because we also know that cruises are a huge, huge industry here in America. I've personally never been on a cruise, and that's something that I need to do after all of this is cleared up, but I definitely think that the cruise line industry is one to watch, whether you're buying or not. I would wait for it to get really low as you think it's going to go before it bounces back. Because I bought some stocks the other day in Carnival Cruises, and right after I bought them, the next day, they dropped by about $4 or $5 on each stock, which had me just thinking, wow, I wish I'd waited, because I could have gotten a lot more for a better price. But I'm not worried about it, because like I said, I'm in this for the long term. I'm not planning on selling these stocks immediately, or even next week, or even next month. I'm waiting to see where this goes over the next few years, because if you do sign up for Webull and you use and take advantage of their professional tools that they give you absolutely free, you can see these trends. You can look at the all-time highs and the all-time lows for each company. You can also learn about them through the articles and the news that it pulls for each company, as well as get comments from the community and professionals. It'll give you like what analysts think, whether you should buy, whether you should hold, whether you should sell, whether it's a strong buy. They give you all the tools. It's up to you to use them. So my opinion is, if you're someone who's wanting to get into this for the long term, now is a really good time to look at stocks and investing. If you're someone who wants to do this short term, there is always obviously quite a bit of risk with that. Someone who is wanting to trade on a daily basis, but I've also seen so many people turn very quick profits because of the chaos going on with the stock market right now. I was watching a video the other day that Mark Cuban and I think it was Kevin O'Leary did, two of the sharks from Shark Tank. They were talking and answering some questions from viewers, and one of the questions was, is now a good time to sell all of my stocks and just get out of this? And both of them were of the mindset that now's actually a good time to hold your stocks and to look at investing in things that previously you might not have invested in because they were so expensive. Obviously, I'm paraphrasing. If you want to watch the interview, look it up. Kevin O'Leary does videos all the time on this type of stuff. But to me, it makes sense to look at this as an opportunity for investing versus a negative. So obviously, again, this is just my opinion. You can take it however you want. But if you don't already have a broker, or if you have one and you're not happy with them, be sure to check out that link in the description. It's my affiliate link, and you will get 2 free stocks just for signing up and having your account approved and for making your first deposit of any amount. Aside from that, you get really nice, awesome professional tools that, to me, based on the lots and lots of research that I've done into this, rival anything that these paid brokers are really giving out. You're getting amazing tools absolutely free. There's not really any obligation either. You can sign up, you can make your deposit, you can hold your stocks and keep them that they give you for free, or you can cash them out whenever you'd like once they've cleared. Let me know in the comments what you think about the current stock market, if there's any companies you're currently looking at or that you think are good to invest in at the moment. Or if you're new to all this, let me know in the comments if you have any questions and if there's anything I can maybe help you out with. Again, these are all just my personal opinions. You don't have to do anything with them aside from just listen. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys later.